Hi, Taurus, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to do a read for the second half of April 2020, and this is going to be you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member. Fix that a little bit. Could be a friend or family member, could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, it could be a person of interest or one side of a situation or another, all right? If you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Please continue to like, subscribe, and note your comments below, guys. It really supports my channel, and I so very much appreciate it. I very much do. So definitely do that. Let's go ahead and take a look at where you're at. Just before we do, I want to thank all of you that have been booking the discovery sessions with me. Those of you that are serious about your life purpose, and what it is that you are looking to create for yourself, whether that is maybe a business, whether that is perhaps getting on track, your side hustle and taking it much more serious now, maybe turning that hobby into a real business. Some of you could just be on pivoting your job on how you'd like to move forward. I've contributed to a couple books in terms of job search strategies. And so if you are interested and want to know, have a little bit of help within that, more inspiration, clarity, motivation, and the accountability to get you not just where you're at now, but to actually push you off and to dive into what it is that you truly want to get into, you want to book a discovery session up here or in my description box below. All right. How I work with my clients is this is my soul side of the business, and I have a strategy side that's completely separate. And what I do is I marry them both with my clients, and that's how I roll. So if you're interested in that, again, check out the discovery session up here or in my description box. All right. It's complimentary, but it allows me to make a recommendation, at least a qualified one, based upon your personal interest and desires and what you want to accomplish. All right. So let's get going. All right. Let's get going and see where you're at right now. Okay. This is a general read. So if you're looking for a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or my description box. All right. All right. So where are you at, Taurus? Where are you at right now? Let's go ahead and take a look at where you're at and see what wants to come up. I want to set my intention here. So what is it for the second half of April? What does Taurus need to know? What wants to come up? Let's see what that is. Cards are jumpy. Okay, I'm feeling it. All right, I'm feeling it. You feeling jumpy, Taurus? All right, you kind of itching for something new to kind of. I know a lot of you want to get out of the house, but be safe, be inside, and just do some exercise. Right? Put on one of those exercise videos. That's key. Listen, I've been doing that. It helps. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. What is it? Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is about a combination of illusion, a combination of of choices, right, as well as using your imagination and being able to decipher between reality and imagination, right? So this is actually choosing what is going to emotionally fulfill you in a relationship or situation. Now, it might be between two people. It could be, maybe suitors of some sort. It could be in terms of your approach, your life purpose, soul's path, your business, your job, whatever that is. But whatever is emotionally, whatever's brought you to my channel, because again, it could be one side of a situation or another. So that's what this is saying. So it's kind of like you're contemplating and deciphering which is, what can I make reality out of? You're dreaming up of ideas. Okay, now let's plant that into something that is actually feasible and could actually help you put money behind it and actually create a life for yourself as well as helping others. So that's what I feel that you're kind of contemplating on: what's real, what's not, choosing between what partners that you want to invest your time, money, and effort into, kind of that type of thing. So that's what I see. The sevens are about having faith that emotionally you're going to have the capacity to be able to make that strong decision, but also to use your wisdom as well, your guidance in the process. Okay, so that's what it's talking about. All right, because what you want to choose, keep in mind that's what you want to see grow and come to fruition. Okay, what do we get? Seven of Pentacles. So we get the Seven of Cups and we get the Seven of Pentacles. This is about having unwavering faith. Again, the same, look at this, planting something so it can sprout to something new, okay? The Pentacles is whatever investment you want to get your profit or investment back of something that you put something into. Again, it could be a side hustle that you're now making a hobby. It could be, you know, just a relationship that you want to make sure that what you put into it is going to have some growth into it, right? It's going to grow and maybe has long-term growth you know, associated with it. And that's what I see. 2 sevens, okay? So obviously, yeah, that's what I see here. A lot about you know, having faith, right? But yeah, that's what I see here. How interesting. So you want your investment. You keep that vision alive of what it is that you want, okay? Anything else that wants to come out? The Hermit. So you're contemplating that right now. So using the light of the divine and meditating, a lot of you could be doing that and just kind of, you know, getting, you know, getting into your mind's eye and getting guidance in the process of what this looks like and creating that manifestation and that vision. Okay. Speaking of that, you know, manifestation and vision, let's take a look at what's your vibration right now. What vibration are you emitting? What vibration is Taurus emitting right now? Okay. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. We got, you know, the 7 of Pentacles, and then we get the 7 of Swords. I got to tell you guys, I mean, this is crazy. Now, some of you, the 7 might be, it might be an important number for many of you. So you're going to have to look it up, okay? Because it is spiritually, okay? So it's about, this is about, you know, when you get 7s, it's about prosperity. It's about happiness, guys. You know, it's like renewal. It's actually this is interesting because, you know, some numerologists see that the 7s, which you've got 3 of them here coming through, and of course you've got the Hermit card here, that 7 is the perfect, powerful number that represents your connection to the universe, a strong connection to the universe. So this is somewhat very interesting because you've got the contemplation here, and then you've got the yellow here, right? The confidence in the universe and the yellow that's shining through here. So 777. It is beautiful. I mean, it is 7 stars. I mean, it's exactly what I see here. I mean, it's beautiful. Okay, so that's what I see coming through. You know, when you see the 3 of these come through here, I mean, it's like something's going to grow spiritually. Something's spiritually ready to grow. It's like the best version of yourself is ready to just emerge, is what I see. This is gorgeous. Gosh, Taurus, that your highest self is coming through, okay? And you're growing spiritually, and it's magnified by 3, right? So some of you got to check this out. I mean, it's, you know, look it up, but this is what's coming through. So it's really contemplating. So that's what I see here. So we've got the 7 of Swords, and that was the last card that I have here. And that's telling me that this is, you've got some sort of deception or betrayal in something, okay? Maybe, and that's why you're looking closely at everything before you actually invest more time in it to grow. So I think you're taking a careful look at that, and you're envisioning, what does my life look like? What does my relationship that I want look like? What is my life purpose, my soul's path? Whatever that's brought you to my channel, and you're really honing in on it, okay? That's what I feel here, okay? Trying to think, what do you need to be open to be more open to receiving, okay? What do you need to be more open to receiving? Okay, let's see. This wants to come out. Wow. Okay, this has been a popular card. This is surrendering to overthinking, okay? So this is what it's talking about. It is, you need to be, you know, open to more receiving positive thoughts. And because it could be about a person or a situation, you want you to really just, whatever it is that you can't handle, to turn it over to spirit to handle for you. That's what this is talking about, okay? So doing so is going to bring a lot more clarity, and it's going to help you solve the problem that you're in hermit mode about. And that's what this is talking about. So surrender the obsessive thinking. That's going to be very, very important for you. You need to be more open to surrendering that, and then going within is very, very key. What's going to come when you're more open to this? Okay, when you're more open to surrendering any sort of obsessive thinking. Okay, so then you get a different perspective, right? You get the hangman, which is a different perspective, and you see the light. You see the light that you've been looking for, right? And that again is your highest self. So it's about evolving to your highest self. So, what will come when you're open to this? A brand new perspective. Okay, anything else that we can share with this that wants to come through? Yeah, I want you to reassess your situation. Aqua got this too. I don't know if you're involved with an Aquarius, but Aquarius, you might want to check out the Aquarius video if so, but yeah, it's about really reassessing. Okay, so you get a different perspective and you get to reassess. And it wants you to, in terms of everything that you do things in moderation, all things, including your love life, okay? As well as your work, but your love life. Both need moderation, all right? What's going to come of this is that it's moderation, and it's going to give you a lot more faith. It's about having faith. Turning that any energy you're feeding the obsessive thoughts, turn that in to positive thoughts. Use your alchemy to transform that energy to positive thoughts. So anytime something negative comes up, think of the positive thought and have faith. Have faith and catch yourself in this process, because it's allowing to get you a different perspective. Okay, what's the next steps you have to take? What's your leap of faith in this relationship or situation? What does that look like? What's your leap of faith? What's the next thing you need to do? What do we get? 6 of Swords. I thought, oh my gosh, am I going to get this? Well, that's not the one we're missing. I think we're missing the Pentacles, but yeah, it's the only one we're missing the 7s on. But I get the growth. So 6 of Swords. The 6s talk to me about growth. Now, this is about a transition happening. Okay, so your next step is about making that transition. So this is the rite of passage, making that transition. This is about moving away from the choppy waters into the calmer waters, right? So that's what this is talking about, and it's growth. You have achieved some sort of growth, and the birds are flying away. The dark birds are flying away, and it's clearing your path, right? So it's not going to be in your way, and this sadness will move away. So this is about transitioning. You're going through the transitioning period right now, okay? What else do you need to be aware of in this process? Let's see what that is. Yeah, it's like your next step. Make a plan. Make a plan. Your leap of faith is to make a plan. So you're going through a transition, and it wants you to make a plan. So this is about taking an inventory. It's kind of what I discussed at the very beginning, guys. What I talked about is that, yeah, call upon guidance and follow your growth and learn from our past mistakes, so we can move forward with those learnings and even grow more in personal development. But this is saying make a plan. So it's that strategy with the soul. It's really important. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly what I do. So this is what it's talking about. So make some sort of plan, some sort of strategy. So this is about taking inventory of some of your values and where you're at and where you'd like to see yourself go. And again, you guys, if you need help with that, discovery session up here, okay, or my description box. But make a plan. So that's gonna be part of your leap of faith, is you need to make a plan, right, in this process. Let's take a look at this other person. Okay, let's take a look at this other person on this other side. Let's take a look. What is that? Other person on the other side. The Sun card. Wow, one of the best cards in the deck here. This is a good person to have on your side. A lot of sun is in this person's life here, okay? So this is a 19 card that reduces to a 10, brand new beginning. So this is a new beginning. This person on this other side is having a brand new beginning. Maybe it's a beginning with you as a change, but this is a brand new beginning. Excellent, great vibrations, beautiful vibrations coming through for this person. I'm gonna pull the vibe cards and see anything else that wants to come through for this other person. They see the solution. Okay, they see the solution. Now, this could be in their situation, in their relationship. For them, is that they finally are feeling good vibrations because they're now seeing the solution in their own life. So they finally get it. Okay, so sometimes we're traveling on different paths, and we both have growth to do on each side. This person is finally seeing the solution. And keep in mind too, is that you might resonate with one side more than the other. So feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit. But they see the solution. So they're in really good vibrations about that. Okay. Yeah. So they're emitting very positive vibrations. What do they need to be more open to receiving? The Star. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. I get the Star card. They need to be more, in their healing and the universe, their connection with the universe. Isn't this a beautiful card? This really tells me the connection to the universe. They need to be more open to the messages from the universe and receiving from the universe, right? And that's what's happening for them. Beautiful, beautiful card. They could also even more open to receiving the Star, the connection that they have with the divine. That's a major arcana card. Anything else that they need to be more open to receiving? What is it? Knight of Swords. This is about motion. This is about, they need, more open to receiving. This is about healing from this. There's been some sort of healing from some sort of hasty decisions that they've made in the past, and the healing is the connection with the universe. So I'm reading these two together for this. So that's what I feel, that they see their connection to the universe, and before that they make any sort of hasty or opinionated or decisions and moving fast motion forward. And this is sword energy, so that's Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is both Aquarius. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, this is Aquarius, the Star. But yeah, it's like I feel this is that air energy. It's like tune into guidance before making decisions, and that's what's going to be that what they need to be more open to receiving is guidance from the universe before they move and make motion. Okay, that's what I see for this person on this side. What will come when they're more open to the universe and their guidance in the process? Four of Wands. This is marriage, harmony, happy home. Geez, this is beautiful. And sometimes it's all you need is a shift in perspective and guidance, and have that stability and faith in something greater than yourself. And it puts you right in an opportunity to have a stronger foundation for marriage, home, and family and harmony. But this is what I see here. This is fire energy. The Wands is, they have a lot more, passion in their life. And so that's what I feel. It's like a celebration, so this is beautiful. Any more on the Four of Swords here? Four of Swords, what will come when they're open to it? They get happy home life. They go for their dreams. It looks like their dreams is a happy home, family, and harmony too. So it could be that they want that in their life, and they want that with you, and they're going for their dreams. So what will come of this, if they're more open to it, is then it's for them to go for their dreams. That's kind of the next step. If they're more open to the universe and source, they're able to go for their dreams and actually achieve it, getting the Four of Wands, the happy home life. Anything else? Accept what is dying. So if something needs to go in their life, it could be, again, a relationship or situation. I'm going to pull a card on this. I want to see what is dying. Let me just pull something. We'll accept what is dying. So something is going away for them, which, within any decision, that's going to be helpful. But what is, accept what is dying? Wow. So maybe, it's almost like they need to rest. It's like they need sleep and rejuvenation. They need to surrender to get some rest. They've been working their tail end off too much. So I don't know who it is that you've been focusing on, but this particular person over here on this side, it looks to me like it's, air or fire sign. I get surrender so they don't go through burnout. It's like they need the quiet time, and they need time to rest and to do that. Accept what is dying. What is that's here that we can get any more enlightened about? Community. So this is about some sort of friendship. So maybe some sort of friendship. This is the Three of Cups. This is about community and coming together with community. So I think that this is about, I almost feel, I gotta tell you guys, it's almost I feel it's like, this is like going that, getting some rest in some alone and hermit time mode at home, away from everything else, because something has changed for them in a relationship or situation, and they need to they need to restore their energy balance, their mind, body, and spirit, to rejuvenate, and they need some peaceful sleep. So yeah, that's kind of the major thing that I see here. Yeah, and then they get the Ace of Swords, which is they get the power, then they get the victory, and then they get, the clarity that they need. So they're not going to get that if they don't get the rest. So that's what I get in the Ace of Swords. Again, more air energy. I'm going to get air energy on this side, guys, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? I'm going to move back over to you. And, they want you to make a plan in terms of your next step. How can you manifest what you want in this situation or in this relationship more successfully? How can you do that? What does that look like for you? You're not going to want to hear this, okay? All right. Well, let's get into this, because I can relate to this. Surrender stubbornness. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is about that, taking a rigid stance about something. Okay. And this is about observe yourself to become more yielding in this relationship or in your love life and in your situation, or what's happening. Be more yielding to it, because this is going to help communicate more lovingly, not only to yourself, but others around you too in your love life. So this is about truly releasing and surrendering any sort of stubbornness that's going to help you manifest more successfully in terms of this relationship or situation, okay? And I don't want anyone to give up on love, especially during this time, okay? It's a little bit different, but right now it's really important to not give up on love, because without love, what do we have, right? So this is very, very key, but that's a whole different video. All right. So yeah, surrender to stubbornness, because what it's going to do, it's going to level things out. It's going to provide justice. This is going to equally balance you and the situation, the relationship, whatever this is going for you right now. So this is justice, okay? This is the truth. This is justice. This is things leveling out, okay? So that's what I see that's happening here, and that's how you can manifest more successfully. What's the message from your higher self? Message for your higher self in this, okay? What is it? Strengthen your gifts. So continue to strengthen your gifts in this process. Anything else that's needed? Be of service. All right. So beautiful recommendation, especially now giving back, to the universe, because it definitely sure as heck needs it right now. Okay. And what is it that you want to say to this person, and what does the other person want to say to you? Let's start out with you first. What do you want to say to this other person? Okay. Here it is. What do you want to say to this other person? Fear not, I am not on a tear. I just want to say one simple thing, okay? So this is about, not trying to open floodgates of everything that's ever gone wrong in a relationship. This is really about focusing on one important thing, and to relieve that, that other person, say, don't worry, I'm not looking to blow this out of proportion. I'm really just want to focus on this one thing that's, kind of been bothering me. Okay. And that's really positive. Okay. And, this is just, make sure that, that by doing this, that you're not on any sort of warpath, and it is only that one thing you want to talk about. Okay. Because that's going to be key. All right. All right. What does this other person want to say to you? Let's see what that is. What does that look like? Okay. What does this other person want to say to Taurus? Here it is. Oh, I don't feel heard. Well, it looks like you both need to communicate, all right? That's what I feel. But in a calmer way, perhaps, or in a way that's not overwhelming for each other, right? So I feel that this person doesn't feel heard, and it's just about they just want you to listen for a moment. They do, and that's what I'm feeling. What's going to help you both? What is one word that can maybe help you both in this process? Let's see what that is. All right, let's see what this is that can breach this gap. Denial. Acknowledging the fear and replacing it with insight of awareness. So rather than fear, what this is saying, fear not, I'm not on a tear. Rather than fear, this is about really focusing on the insights of awareness that you can glean from each other by communicating and knowing, say, hey, I don't feel heard. So what is going to breach that gap is acknowledging that you've got insights to share with each other. And these insights can have a greater impact on you how to understand the relationship or the situation. So, yeah, replacing any sort of fear of what someone is going to say in this situation or relationship with, I am open to acknowledge the insights and the awareness that I can get from them. Okay? So, can you imagine if we all approach relationships like this? I think we'd have a lot more love. So bring it on, guys. Bring it on, okay? You start it, all right? So, okay, guys, I look forward to seeing you next time. And please note your comments and please like, subscribe. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I look forward to seeing you in May. And until then, namaste.